Anybody who intends to build a house now for themselves in Africa, especially a dream house right now in Africa, while you are in a diaspora, you have made the greatest mistake, financial mistakes in your life. Now, I'm not referring to those people who has the capacity to do so. What do I mean by capacity? The person who can build that house in one go, that can just send maybe $100,000. I need my dream house, and that's it. They have the cash. I'm not talking about those people. They have the capacity. They are pocket rich where their mouth is going, right? Now, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about you and I who are working class. Okay, we survive on paycheck to paycheck. We do not have businesses that sustain us. That literally we have to physically go to work and earn money before we can do anything, right? I'm talking about us. If you take your paycheck to paycheck to build your dream house right now, especially when you are not intending to go and live in that so-called Africa right now, you have made the biggest mistake in your life. And also for those people who can say, oh, I go to Africa every year. Every year I go there once a year. Or every year I go there maybe twice a year. I like to go and relax in my own house. That's true. But do you know what? You have still made the biggest financial mistakes in your life. You know that house that would take you maybe 3 to 4 years or 5 years to build. Because when we're talking about dream house, we know how we build in Africa. When we say we want to build a dream house, we want to have a big yard, big house. We want to have running water. We want to have electricity. We want to have everything in the house that will cost us no less than $75,000 US, up to 100 to 150,000 US, right? We want it to be at a good standard. Now, if you do that, you have made the greatest financial mistakes in your life. Why spend all those money when you are not there? Listen, when you leave, when you build that house and leave, you are still going to be here working paycheck to paycheck, right? People are going to be occupying the house. You will say, oh, it is my house. Whenever I go, I got my own room is set for me. But when you are not in that house, people will be there. Most time it's family members. You know the good thing about this? If you say you are building it for the family, kudos, that's good. But if you say you're building it for yourself and you have family member living in the house, now if something spoils in the house, they come to you. If the light bulb, if the light have issues, they come to you. If the water have issue, they come to you. If the house, something is broken in the house, they come to you. They are occupying the house, but you do everything. So that is a financial mistake. You have built something that is not giving you nothing, but it take it from you. Do you get my point? If you spend that money that you spent to say you're building your dream house, if you were to build apartments, if you were to invest that money into real estate, right? That money that you invested will be bringing you money that you can use maybe later on in the future, maybe in 10 years, that you can use to build your dream house without taking it from paycheck to paycheck. Or you can invest that money here. Listen, one of my uncle told me this. He said, do not worry about investing so much in Africa now when you are not there. Invest in the country that you reside in, that you are, that you can actually see your investment. The day you intend to go back home, you can take that money that you invested here and go home with it and do your investment. And man, that thing have changed my mind, and I think he's right. So stop suffering yourself financially. You have a liability back home and you have liability here. You have to survive. Now you put yourself in a position where you cannot even cough because you cannot even have a day off. You have to work. Now that's why some people, they are literally in their late 50s, late early 60s, and they're still working. And they've been working since 1908, Liberian would say. Been working for about 30 years, and there is no concrete investment that can sustain you. What a shame. So listen, do not make that financial mistakes. The money that you want to use to build your dream house back home while you are still living here, use that money to invest into other things. Either real estate in Liberia or in Africa, wherever you come from, you can invest in real estate or you can invest in very good stuff in the country that you're living in. Can you imagine investing $50,000 or $60,000 or even $100,000 into something? In 5 years, you could double that or even more. Depending if you had a very good investigation or research on what you want to invest in, right? Okay. But that's just it. Don't build a dream house that you're not living in. It's a biggest financial mistakes. Go by a boy, but I go by the name Mr. D. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, share it. If you don't like it, it is what it is. Give a thumbs up. If you're not following me yet, hey, what are you waiting for? Click that follow button now. And if you have any other suggestion, if you if you agree with what I say, kudos. If you don't agree, kudos. Peace out.